Work-life balance is one of those topics that sounds simple, but it isn't. Most people have an opinion. So the real question is, what is work-life balance? When you talk about work-life balance, keep it simple. Talk about how people divide their time and energy between work and everything else, like family, rest, health, interests, and simply having time to switch off. Okay, switch off. Switch off is an important phrase here. Most other times it means physically turning something off. I switch off the light. But here it means to mentally stop thinking about work, to emotionally disengage, to switch off. It's very common in spoken English when talking about stress. So, here in Brisbane, for example, many people talk about being busy, not in a dramatic way, just in passing. Just in passing. Just in passing means casually, briefly, without making it formal, without making it a formal complaint. Here are two quick everyday examples. My friend mentioned, just in passing, that his father was sick. It wasn't the main topic of conversation. It's like a side statement, side comment. Now look back to the topic. You hear things like, I've been flat out lately. Flat out lately. I haven't really had a break. So, flat out means extremely busy. It's informal, very natural. I've noticed that for many people, the problem isn't working long hours all the time. It's that work follows them home. Emails at night, messages on the weekends, that feeling that you're always half working, even when you're not at work. This is where work life balance becomes hard to describe because it's not about hours anymore, it's about mental space. I've seen people who technically finish work at a reasonable time, but they're still checking messages late at night. They are physically at home, but mentally still at work. You can say they're not fully present. Present here doesn't mean a gift, it means mentally and emotionally there, present. They are not fully present, they are somewhere else. When people struggle with work life balance, the effects are often subtle, not dramatic, subtle. Dramatic problems are obvious and visible. Subtle problems build up quietly over time, and work life balance problems are usually subtle. People start skipping exercise, they cancel social plans, they tell themselves they'll rest later, 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 and later, and that later keeps moving, keeps changing. That's how it plays out in real life. Plays out. Plays out means something actually happens over time, not how it sounds in theory. This is how it played out. People commute longer, they take on more responsibility, they feel the need to prove themselves. So while lifestyle looks balanced from the outside, the internal pressure can still be there. This is where the phrase on paper is very useful. You might say, on paper, the hours look reasonable, but in reality, people feel stretched. On paper means in theory or according to appearances, but not how it actually feels. Another useful word here is blurred. Blurred. You can say the boundaries between work and personal life has blurred. So blurred means unclear, mixed up, not sharply separated. Work, personal life, it's blurred. I've noticed something. I've noticed that when people don't get enough downtime, it affects the mood and energy. Downtime means time to rest and recover. It's a common, natural term in both work and health conversations. I need some downtime, putting down your work. This video is about giving you ideas to talk about the topic, not giving you a script for you to memorize or recite. If you borrow my phrases, that's great. If you can do that, your English will sound confident, not because it's perfect, but because it sounds real.